kill, burn! Maim, kill, burn!
Wake up and smell the heresy, YouTube. It's time for another episode of The Happy Heretic. My name is Nate, and I was painting minis while Vanilla Ice was rapping with ninjas. Folks, it's time we had a talk about ass. No, I don't mean the birds and the bees. You and your parents can have that conversation when you accidentally stumble upon their OnlyFans page during an increasingly shameful late-night FAP session. When I say ass, I'm talking about the ass stage of miniature painting. It goes by many names: work in progress, whip, true whip, less than cool whip, and dear God in heaven, what is this foul abomination that I have wrought upon this world? Doesn't matter what you call it, the ass stage of miniature painting is the time in every mini's life where the paint job that you've spent hours lovingly creating looks like a steaming pile of monkey shit. The ass stage of miniature painting is both loved and hated by miniature painters. On the one hand, the ass stage is usually where you can start to see your paint job starting to come together. All of those hours of painstakingly pushing paint across a hunk of plastic are starting to coalesce into something that will eventually be an award-winning miniature paint job, hopefully. The vision in your mind is finally coming to fruition, and you're chock full of anticipation over how mind-numbingly awesome your mini is going to look. On the other hand, your mini looks like crap. You've probably got your base coats and a few highlights blocked in. Glazes, washes, and further detailed highlights are coming, but until then, you've got a mini that looks like it would be kicked out of WizKid's pre-painted reject pile. The ass stage can be discouraging, especially to new mini painters. There's a disconnect between the long, hard hours you've spent with this mini, what you expected the mini to look like, and what it actually looks like. It's easy for the ass to consume you and to rage quit in shame and disgust. Lord knows I've done exactly that a time or two myself. You've got a few options, though, to deal with the ass stage that are way better than throwing your mini in the trash, burning your pile of shame, and living the rest of your days as a hermit in the mountains to atone for your sins. Your first option, of course, is to put the mini down and walk away. Maybe you go paint something else in your collection. Perhaps you go outside and engage in various social activities while braving pandemics, natural light, and cookie-pushing Girl Scouts. It doesn't matter what you decide to do. The fact is, sometimes the best thing to do when you reach the ass stage with a mini is to set it down and do something else. This allows you to reset your brain, so to speak, and can ensure that you're looking at your mini with fresh eyes when you come back to it. Another option is to strip your mini. Remember, paint is not necessarily permanent. It might take a bit of work on your part, but you can always strip off your current paint job and start over with a blank canvas. Now, I don't like this option, though, because stripping paint off a mini can sometimes take just as much time and energy as actually painting it. You also run the risk of stagnating as a painter if you keep stripping your minis every time you don't like a particular paint job. It's not the best way to get your skills to grow, in my opinion. And that brings us to the final option, which is to embrace the ass. You'll never get a clearer picture of where your paint job is going and what you'll need to do to finish it off than when your mini is in the ass stage. Sure, it looks like crap, but maybe it just needs a few more highlights. Could a wash of Agrax or Nuln Oil really make things pop? You won't know for sure until you get to the ass stage. You want to grow your skills and become the ultimate Chad painter? Embrace the ass. Push through the ass. You'll learn what works and what doesn't work, and you'll come out of the other side a better painter because of it. What tips and tricks do you have for anyone stuck in the ass stage? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Both of those things help me out quite a bit, and I will see you all next time.